California Speedway is next up on the Castrol GTX Cup Series, home of the NY32 986's favorite finish of the Castrol GTX Cup Series. If you remember that one, Season 2, yeah, he knows what finish I'm talking about. It's the running of the Auto Club 500, and on the pole for today's event, it's number 94, Jacob Lawler at over 190 miles an hour. Beside him in the 90, it's Rohit Baderview in the number 90 Ford. Run number 2, Jeremy Doobie, number 68, and beside him, the 29 of Kyle Matthews. Run number 3, Stephen Pollard, the 3rd in the 70, and the 20 of Dalton Day. Run number 4, Jake Williams in the 43, and the 4, Samuel Ogo. Run number 5, Ryan Cooper in the 24, and the 14 of Luke Walker. And here comes the command to fire them up at California. Dang hiccups.
Drivers, start your engines.
And giving the variety engines. Run number 6 has the 2 of Nick Baxter and the 44 of Kyle Austin. Then run number 7, one of the hottest drivers in the circuit right now, Bobby Ogo, going for 3 in a row. And he has got alongside of him in the 30, another Ogo, Austin, that is, in the number 30, Pennzoil Pontiac. Run number 8 has the 19 of Drew Austin and the number 5 of Charles Jackson. And then behind him in row 9, the 66 of Wes Riddle and the 42 of Johnny Gardner. These Aero 88 cars so far have given us some terrific racing this season at every track we've gone to so far. And California usually never disappoints, so we'll see what happens. The green flag waves. And here we go. We're underway at California Speedway. And Jacob Lawler takes the lead on the brake as they go off in the first turn now. In the second comes Stephen Pollard, the 3rd in the 70. Jeremy Doobie in 68, Jake Williams in the 43. Ryan Cooper to 24 goes inside for makes it 3 wide for 3rd. And Cooper looking a little racy here to number 24 car as he moves Jake Williams up high in the 43. Boy, Williams got loose coming out of turn number 4. And it will be Stephen Pollard the 3rd leading the first lap of the number 70 car. I remember saying it's one of the setups that Zed Weinstein drove the victory with that car at Michigan Speedway. Well, California and Michigan are 2 very similar tracks. In fact, even though they're the same shape and the same style characteristics, but still some similar setups you don't have, if anything. Drew Austin in the 19 car, the Bullseye Barbecue Sauce Ford, making a good run so far. He's right now riding 2nd position. 8 of Cody Lamas now tries to make it 4 wide. He's got the help from the 28 of Keith Batson. And oh boy. 4 wide. Oh no. And then 90 of Rohit Baderview had to let off the accelerators that come down on turn number 2. And that was almost too ugly as they come out of the turn. And right now, Keith Batson goes inside of Cody Lamas for the number 3 position, or number 2 spot now. Being shoved by the 27 of our Daytona 500 winner, Nicole Williams. But Lamas keeps 2nd for now, as now Stephen Pollard the 3rd still leads the event. Tanner Doobie shoving his teammate Keith up to number 2, and he's going to get it. Keith in a Ford and Tanner in a Chevrolet. Just some tremendous racing going on here as California Speedway. An explosive start in the first 4 laps. Going on in lap number 4 right now, as Tanner Doobie goes inside for number 2 position with the help of Adrian Becker, Jeff James, and everybody else there right behind. Ty Sheets in the 83. Believe it or not, that finish at Talladega, the 4th place run, was his best finish of the season. He's having a dismal start to the year thus far. But but Ty Sheets hoping to turn things around, as now he's got the help from the 3 of Ann Batson, who finished 2nd at Martinsville a couple races ago. Ann looking for her first win. She's not got nothing to worry about right now as far as the All-Star race is concerned. her and her husband Keith both locked in by virtue of the fact that they are former All-Star winners. And speaking of Keith Batson, he leads his first lap of the race thus far. The last lap by 192.3 miles an hour. And meanwhile, Ann Batson goes for second right now, and now her and Keith having a little husband-wife battle. And right there behind two buddies right behind. They're number 6 of Jack Richardson, and 5 of Charles Jackson. A couple of good buddies right there as they shove Ann up high now. And now Richards, who won in Atlanta, goes into second place now, but not for long because Charles Jackson makes a run at it now for number 2. So does Evan Jones in the 9. 4 wide. Oh, Austin, oh no! And Jack Richards into the wall. We had trouble right behind too. Nicole Williams has crashed. Jake Williams up and over. Mike Becker spun. Ty Sheets upside down. Two cars up and oh, oh my gosh. And oh my, and Nicole Williams got jacked up in the 27 car. Mike Becker, he's spinning a little bit right there, and there's where Ty Sheets and Jake Williams got into a little flipping gyration as they come out of turn number 2. And I think Jake Williams ends up on his roof as well. Let's ride with Jake Williams. This crash got very sloppy. Then we'll look at the one that caused Charles Jackson to spin as well. Or Jack Richards, excuse me. Actually, Jake Williams ended up on his side. Now we ride with Jack. Now we look with Jack Richards. He was battling for the lead actually, and we're not going to ride with him, but he was battling for a position. Now watch what happens. They were 4 wide right behind. That's Jack in the 6 car. Kyle Austin and Ann Batson got into battle just a little bit right there. And then Joshua Osborne in 26, he gets inside of Kyle Austin, and it shoves Kyle into Jack Richards and sends Jack into the wall hard. Backs her into the wall and then just spins out and actually pancakes the side of the number 6 a little bit. Cameron Gilson and Ann Batson got into a shoving match with Ty Sheets. And then there was where Nicole Williams, she crashes right there. And sends Richards up in the air. On board with Nicole Williams in the 27. Let's see what she saw in her crash. Now from Ty Sheets in the 83. Just some horrible crashes in the in this one here at California Speedway. And two cars, amazingly enough, out of race. That's Ty Sheets and Jake Williams, the two that flipped in the crash. But right now we're almost halfway through. 11 of 20. We'll be coming for 11 laps completed. It's Keith Batson down in the front, looking for his first win of the Cup season. He's got one in Nationwide so far. Keith at the wheel of his 87 Thunderbird out in front as he leads now. Second is the 9 of Evan Jones, then Charles Jackson, Rohit Baderview, and Charles Sanford. And boy, there's already scattering out now as they go down turn number, as they head off into turn number 1. Evan Jones on the outside of Keith Batson. Keith throws the block. Now Evan dives inside now into turn number 2. And Evan Jones takes the lead now. 3 Thunderbirds out in front now. Dalton Day in the Oldsmobile. Inside of the Chevy and Charles Jackson. As now Evan Jones to the lead now. Rohit Baderview in the second position. Rohit, our winner at Vegas. In the 90. Dalton Day in the 20. He's right there. Daniel Day in the 52 being shoved by Jeff James. Stephen in the 21. Stephen Pollard the third in the 70. And they're right there as well. And Charles Jackson still is in spots now, as now the 26 of Joshua Osborne makes this run at it now. Joshua's had some fast cars thus far this season, but just has not been able, all that's not been able to manifest itself in the wins thus far. And Joshua's now dropped back a bunch in the points chase. Now he was actually on the top. He was actually leading the points at one point. Has now dropped down to 23rd spot in the points chase now, as the Osborne now shut up high on the outside of Charles Jackson in the 5 and the 18 of Kevin White and the 2 of Nick Baxter. Adrian Becker and Tanner Doobie bouncing off each other now, and remember I said and here comes Mr. 3 in a row, going for, I should say, Bobby Ogo in the 33. He won at Martinsville and Talladega. Rohit Baderby leads now, but here comes Dalton Day for the number 1 spot. He's going to get it in car number 20, the season 6 champion of this series. And now Rohit Baderview, he's going to keep up high now. See if he can make a run up there. But Dalton's had one of the strong cars all season long so far. And number 20, Crown Petroleum Ultra, that's the Rob Moroso car he's driving. 10 laps to go at California. Evan Jones being shoved by Bobby Ogo. Adrian Becker, she's making her presence felt so far in the number 11 Budweiser Chevy. Up to second now, shoving Bobby Ogo, who now goes to the lead now, in number 33. 9 to go. Laps over 192, 193 miles an hour. And now here comes the 12 of Pichu London. He makes it 3 wide, and he's going to take the lead. All getting themselves into position to win this race here. Kyle Matthews in the 29. He wants to try to win this race. 14 up there, Luke Walker. He's right up there. Jeremy Doobie in the 68. Ryan Cooper in the 24. He's being shoved by the number 66 of Wes Riddle. And Keith Batsy's up there, Charles Jackson, Jeremy Mayer, Johnny Gardner in the 42, he's up there as well. Meanwhile, Pichu London's still out in front, with now coming to the line, it'll be 7 laps to go. Luke Walker in the 14 goes inside. He's got the help from Ryan Cooper in the 24. The AJ Foyt colors versus the Jeff Gordon colors. And now Charles Jackson in the 5. He makes his way up in the thirds now. He's got Samuel Ogo in the number 4. He won the nationwide race. He's looking for 2 race wins on the weekend. Here comes Cooper for the lead. Ryan Cooper, car number 24. One of the 2 Luminas in the field. And Cooper will lead the lap. And Samuel Ogo goes inside now. Charles Jackson now. Samuel, he wants more. He wants to lead. But Cooper says nuh-uh. And Samuel Ogo, his shot to lead denied. But now here comes the 75 of Charles Sanford. All the rest of the field, they see the Ogos up there and they want to stop him. Sanford is second. Here comes Stephen Pollard to third in the 70. He goes inside. Oh! And Kyle Austin. Oh no! Trouble! Keith Batson's crashed. He's crashed. Cody Lamas. Kyle Austin. We may not be done wrecking yet. Off of corner number 4 they come. Stephen Pollard the third is gonna. Who's leading the race right now? Ryan Cooper. 1 race back to the start-finish line. Charles Sandberg second, Stephen Pollard the third. In third, fourth is Tanner Doobie. Fifth is Wes Riddle. And I don't know if we'll get this race restarted. I don't think we will. Oh, Keith Batson's smoking. He had a car that possibly could have won this race. And let's say Keith is gonna be looking for a fight with somebody. I don't know who is, but Kyle Austin, he taps Cody Lamas. He goes down inside of Keith and hits him and shoves him into Cody Lamas. That's what happened. Whew, Samuel Ogo, he did a good job missing that crash. And Keith saw his chances go up in smoke and into the wall. As Kyle Austin, he taps the wall in the 44, and yeah, Cody Lamas, he's crashed as well. And Keith, who started from the on board with Keith Batson. This time I'm sure he wants to forget. I think Keith's car just farted. And Cody Lamas nails him in the back end? What the heck? All right. There's where Cody Lamas. That's where Cody Lamas hits him right here. But yeah, so the race will not restart here, so that means the Auto Club 500 will end under yellow here at California Speedway, which means for the first time this season, Ryan Cooper will get his first win of the season and will enter his way into the All-Star race in Charlotte as he takes the Jeff Gordon colors to victory lane. Second right now is Charles Sanford. Second place will feed Charles Sanford. Stephen Pollard III comes home third. Tanner Doobie comes home fourth. Fifth was Wes Riddle. Sixth was Joshua Osborne. Good run for the Quaker State car. A good recovery, I should say, for that team. Rohit Baderby seventh. Eighth was Tommy Hernick. Ninth was Nick Baxter. 10th place will go to Luke Walker. And there they come off the corner number 4 at 65 miles an hour. There it is. Ryan Cooper will take home the title at California Speedway. He will take the win. And so we gave you the top 10 race already here. Average speed of race 124.033. Not much of an average. Gave you the top 10 already in this race here. Second or 11th was Dalton Day, 12th was Jeremy Mayer, then Kyle Matthews 13th, Samuel Ogo 14th, Drew Austin 15th, Daniel Day 16th, Charles Jackson 17th, then Austin Ogo 18th, Pete Chulin 19th, and was going for three in a row, I should say. Bobby Yogo comes on 20th, but tell you what, that's just racing at California after all, so. And then there are big names down there. Johnny Gardner, 21st. Dylan Poteet, who was the leader coming into the points, he's 23rd. Adrian Becker, 25th. Jeremy Doobie was right up there much of the race. He was in 26 positions where he finishes. Pole sitter Jacob Lawler, 27th. Mike Becker, 31st. He's not going to be happy with that. Jack Richards, 32nd. He ain't going to be happy with that. Nicole Williams, 33rd. She ain't going to be happy with that. Ann Batson, 34th. Cody Lummis, Keith Batson out of the race with a piston problem. Jake Williams and Ty Sheets, all because of crashes, out of the race in 37th and 38th. But for Ryan Cooper, he pulls out the victory in the Jeff Gordon colors. He takes the title here at California Speedway. And here's your points they are right now. Rohit Baderby has now a 48-point lead on Dylan Poteet, who's now tied with Tanner Doobie for second. Poteet has second because of the more wins than Tanner right now. Ryan Cooper up to 4th place right now. Jeremy Mayer in 5th. 6th is Dalton Day. 7th, Tommy Hernick in car number 7. Nicole Williams 8th right now. Charles Jackson 9th. And Kyle Matthews in 10th place in the points chase. Adrian Becker down in 20th currently. And then let's see where the rest of y'all are at in the points chase. Keith Batson way down 28th in car number 28. Joshua Osborne at 21st right now. Mike Becker 22nd. And so a lot of big names down there in the points chase, as we mentioned. Rookies are making it tough on the vets so far. Richmond International Raceway is going to be next up on the tour. The last shot to make the All-Star race. The Crown Royal 400 at Richmond International Raceway. Don't miss it.